and welcome to another Mistress M, again from the Bella Union Bar at the Comedy Festival. Everything is going very well with the festival. Everyone's having a lot of fun and a lot of laughter, and I hear a lot of people are picking up and hooking up, all due to that wonderful aphrodisiac, laughter. But now to the viewers' questions for this week. So, we've got one here. Dear Mistress M, lately, together with my girlfriend, we've been exploring our sexual fantasies. I have always been greatly turned on by female feet. However, I haven't been really able to put this into practice with my girlfriend. I know it's a normal fetish for me to have, but how do I talk to my girlfriend about it? Is she just going to find it creepy? I'd greatly appreciate your help on this topic. Perhaps you can recommend some reading for me and my girlfriend. Well, shoe catalogues aren't really good reading, but what you've got there is not necessarily a fetish. It's only a fetish if you can't actually be turned on by sex in any other way unless there are feet involved. What you've got is a bit of a kink, which is fine and it's all good. But what I'm wondering is why you haven't involved your girlfriend in it yet. Does she have a problem with feet? Because it may not be a sexual thing. It may just be that just as at some point you managed to pick up a little bit of a fetish for feet and associate them with things sexual, at some point when her brain plasticity was a bit more plastic, she picked up an idea that feet were ugly and smelly and not to be touched. So you need to broach this subject with her, and I suggest you offer her a foot rub or a full pedicure. I mean, most people are going to go for that. If you find that she's reticent to let you see her feet, she may feel that they're smelly, ugly, revolting. You're going to need to take some time to reassure her that they're beautiful and wonderful. Don't tell her they're sexy just yet. So, start with a foot rub. If she really is nervous about it, perhaps get her to put some clean socks on and give her a foot rub through those, or just hold her feet while you're watching television together and just slowly build up. And eventually, if you can get her desensitised to the whole idea and get her into the idea that her feet are lovely, not weird and ugly, then you might get your fantasy. Personally, I can't cope with having my toes sucked. I am so ticklish that I just giggle a hell of a lot, so it's more like torture than pleasure for me. But a handy hint from AIDS is take an antihistamine and it lowers your level of ticklishness. So there you go, kids. Foot fetishists, just give everybody a foot rub and they'll all be happy. Okay, so another question this week is that we've got someone who's got a girlfriend with low self-esteem issues. Now, I'm not going to read the whole message out because, seriously, it will depress you all. It just talks about the fact that they fight a lot. When they're not together, she's constantly mistrusting. She bitches about it. If he does bring up problems, he can't talk to his friends or family because then that causes more problems with her. She doesn't believe him, what he's doing, she says, I'm not honest. She thinks I talk to other girls. She's jealous, blah, blah. It goes on. And look, seriously, sweetheart, that is a toxic relationship. She sounds very damaged and very hurt. This is not a relationship built on trust, communication, respect and love. This is just you being beaten up all the time and trying to pander to a personality that you can't fix it. A black hole of self-esteem is just that, a black hole. You cannot fill that black hole, no matter how much you tell her you love her, no matter how many times you try and tell her how trustworthy you are. You're not going to fill up that hole. It's just going to keep eating you up. You need to talk to her about it. I know it's going to cause more problems, but you really need to stop this before it damages you as well. She needs to seek help, professional help, and if she refuses to do that, you need to get out before it damages you to the point where you need professional help. I'm really sorry to be so harsh about this, but if someone isn't happy, you can't make them happy. It's not in your power, no matter how much you love them, to make it okay for them. All right? So you're going to have to bite the bullet and have a big, hard talk to her about what she needs to do to make things all right, or you need to look after yourself and get out of there. Okay, sorry about that one. Now, I've also got here a letter from a 14-year-old bisexual who says he's told a few of his friends and they're super accepting and that's all good, but his parents are super Christian and super unaccepting and super racist and super sexist and they hate all other races, bisexuals, homosexuals, anything weird according to them. His brothers and mother have told him many times that if he was gay or bi, they would beat the straight back into him. Now, he doesn't want to live in lies, but he wants to come out to them and get them to accept him. Look, again, sweetheart, this is a no-win situation. You're 14 years old. You're still trying to work out who you are and what your sexuality is. And quite frankly, I don't think you need to have the pressure of your family involved at this stage. I think the best thing to do is keep your sexuality private for now, until you're 18, until you've got a job and you've moved out of home and can be on your own and not reliant on them for support. You've got some great friends, keep that support going, keep exploring your sexuality. It is a valid life choice, but at this stage, whilst you're young, I suggest that you just keep it private. Most 14-year-olds have secrets from their parents. Believe me, no 14-year-old talks to their parents about what they do in the privacy of their bedroom, whether it be wanking, looking at porn, whatever. It's perfectly normal to have some private secrets from your parents whilst you're working out who you are, what your sexuality is. And yeah, just wait till you move out of home, and in the meantime, don't expose your fragile, delicate, lovely self to brutal, unfeeling, unthinking people. Yeah, you need to work out who you are in safety, so you do that. For everybody who's a little bit kinky and a little bit weird and into feet or into boys, girls, asexuals, tripods, whatever, enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves, have fun at the comedy festival, go and pick up because everyone's having a good time. Just remember the basics, confidence and persistence, and get out there, smile. Believe that you're attractive, even if you're a funny woman, and have a good time. Touch yourself, love yourself, and have a good time. Bye.